This is KHQA Sports.
And tip-top of the evening, everybody, and welcome to Sports Final, where it is now officially the busy season. In fact, Illinois girls playoff action, the first to hit tonight, which means we're eliminating the first teams in our area. Some good ones at risk as we move to the semifinal round, including the Brown County Lady Hornets and the Unity Mustangs playing tonight over in Triopia. Vanessa Marker trying to continue her outstanding career. Claire Raby, Caden Miller had other ideas. Caden Miller off to a furious start in this game, knocking down jumpers right and left as she had a team-high 14 points tonight. And in fact, Unity was working to set her up. That's what you like about these Mustangs. They'll go to the hot hand, and they found Miss Miller early, as again, she had the 14 points. Then Kaylee Kuhn doing Kaylee Kuhn type things, spinorama, and the tough take and the really good make at that point. Brown County, though, down early, would give no quarter in this game from start to finish. Great night by Alexis Doyle, who got her team rolling early in this game, first off the break, and then check out the hesitation dribble and the phenomenal take to the hole. She also got fouled in the process for the three-point play. But unfortunately for Brown County, Unity had too many answers, including some down the stretch, to hold off a furious Brown County comeback attempt in this one. Jordan Hildebrand doing her thing on the offensive glass, and Unity eliminates Brown County in a tight one tonight. 51-47 was your final. Up next on Thursday at 7 o'clock, Unity advances to take on a really good South Fulton team. That's going to be one of the best regional championship games we have. South Fulton, no problem tonight, dispatching with Jacksonville rout. Elsewhere tonight, over in Bluffs, it was West Central and Western going at it. Coy Boehner's team looking for the upset. Kayla Moore and West Central had too many weapons from the outside, though, to let that happen. Blair Barrowman trying to do her thing in this game, though. She had a 17-point night. Good take for her right here. And then it's Michaela Robbins working the two-man game and spinning off the defense. Unfortunately, at that point for Western, they were down 38-16, and Abby Lashmet was having none of it. Nobody in the post any better than bouncing off contact and defeating a double team. She was good in this one. Michaela Robbins and company trying desperately to come back. Robbins had a nice night with 14, but Lashmet had 21 and a big night as well. Kind of as a complimentary role from Kayla Moore, gets the job done tonight. It would be the second winning season in Western history, but unfortunately for them, they're done. 57-34 is your final as West Central advances on. Up next for them, a showdown with Liberty, which should be an awful lot of fun as well, as Michaela Leapley had 14 points in that ball game to lead her team to victory. Nice night for them as well in this one. Moving on. Also, Illini Bluffs eliminates West Prairie tonight. And it's bad news as well for Bushnell Prairie City as their season comes to an end. Now let's move on to Missouri and my man Will Wilson.
Solid matchup in the Clarence Canyon tonight over in Palmyra. Trevor Meny took the floor in his final home bout with his pop as the head coach. Panthers taking on Monroe City, looking to remain undefeated in the conference. Both teams trying to pick up some steam as we near the postseason. Taryn Ritter ready to bang home some triples tonight. Skylar Klein's last go-around at home on the basketball court before he heads to QU in the fall. Both squads trading buckets early. Panthers going to start with the hot hand. That's over to Malik Clay. He gets the roll as that one goes in. Taryn Ritter doing his thing at the other end. Corner three, good for number 3. Michael Speaks coming back, running the floor for Monroe City. Scott Hoover going to finish things off with a little floater in the lane. Palmyra would start hitting the long ball, though. It'll be Riley Olmstead, the sophomore, on the pass from Trevor Meny, and Riley splash from the wing right there. Trevor Meny, he's going to take over after that, making defenders fall, and Trevor's just going to say, I'm going to put this up. He has 23 points. And I'll tell you what, Trey, he was hitting some trays as well as Palmyra gets the victory tonight over Monroe City, 62-43. A couple Missouri scores to pass along to you. Canton rolls over Louisiana, a big-time win, and not too bad. Lance Logsdon, 16 points in that one. Clark County falls to Highland tonight. Austin Richmiller, 23 points on the evening. Bowling Green gets it done over Clapton tonight, 59-25. Paris, a loser tonight to Fayette, 54-60. Or I should say Paris a winner tonight over Fayette, 63-54, and South Shelby loses tonight despite Sidney Ware with 14 points, and Hannibal, they're taking on Boonville. Dylan Powell, 15 points in that one. Unfortunately, the Pirates come up on the losing end, and Mark Twain, a loser tonight over Montgomery County, 83-63. Up to Donaldson, Iowa we go. Blake Hellwood, Holy Trinity paying a visit to Central Lee tonight. Central Lee down 7-0 early in this one. Evan Doyle going to put him on the board. Skyscraping three from him. Almost hits the rafters on that one from the corner. Nick Hopper getting loose at the other end as well for HDC. He'll get the pass right here. Wing Trey nails that one. one. How about Mr. Hopper again? He's going to come back down the floor and do exactly what he did, except it's going to be on the other side of the court. He nails that one as well. 15-3 in favor of HTC at this point. Central Lee trying to find an answer at the other end. Blake Burgess, he would break the scoring drought with a nice shot from the corner. Hellwig and company just too strong. He's going to get the pass, take this one in, and the lay-in. HTC gets the dub tonight, 67-48. Over to Chris. Or I got one Iowa score to pass along. Excuse me. Fort Madison continues to roll. They do it over Davis County tonight, 79-59. Camden Christian, 21 points. Miles Winsine, 17, 13, and 3 in that one. Over to Chris.
Hey, don't shortchange the Hounds. Meanwhile tonight, senior night in Warsaw could not have been a better scripted start for Reno Pinkston's boys in this one. Johnny Swanson, do your thing on senior night. Three-pointer to start from the wing. He's not done. Swanson again from the top of the key, knocking down threes. Good night for him. Tough start for Liberty. You are looking at a Reed Wolfmeyer steal, and the larceny and layup here was his team's only field goal in the first quarter. Meanwhile, the lead would balloon. Oh, look at Andrew Hardy creating for Cole Fox. A 16-3 first frame in favor of the Titans. Big lead, all fired up. More to come. Andrew Hardy letting free for a three on senior night as well. And then the comeback begins for Liberty. As I told you, down by as many as 13. Reed Wolfmeyer doing some things to get his team back into this one. Wolfmeyer with the J. Wolfmeyer with another bit of felony and finger roll at the other end right here. But Liberty could never dig itself quite out of the huge hole in the first quarter. And West Hancock picks up another quality upset tonight. Final count in this one was 53-52. Johnny Swanson, 14 to lead the way. Let's take you down to Mendon. Quincy Notre Dame entering the fourth quarter in this one with a 5-point lead. Justin Bodorf big off the bench, although he had to work for these two of his team-high 14 points tonight. Three different efforts finally knocks one in. Leading scorer off the bench, Carter Cramsey, no slouch either. Pretty up and under move for him. And then it's Ben Welper working the three-point play to extend his team's lead back out to 9. You would think Unity would go away, but you would be wrong. The Mustangs showing plenty of fight in this one. Mr. Donnelly, Mr. Adam Donnelly doing his thing from the top of the key, knocking down a three. He had 12 points on the night as Unity just kept coming back in this ball game. Tanner Stuckman with a bit of a dagger right here as QND gets the win, but it was not easy. 55-50 was your final. Elsewhere in Illinois, Griggsville Perry playing kind of early this evening. 6:15 start at ISD. No problem for the Tornadoes as they knock them off by 15. 69-54 your final there. Illini West holds on to beat Central in a bit of a contentious affair tonight in Carthage. 46-44 your final. Nice win for Rushville Industry over West Prairie. Manning Plater leading the way in that ball game. Triopia, too much for North Green tonight. Western fells Brown County, and West Central no match for Payson Seymour. 30-point differential in that ball game. Will?
Palmyra, Monroe City girls going at it. Chris Parsons' team trying to get back on the winning end. Cody Leonard's crew trying to get back at Palmyra over that Monroe City championship game loss. Nicole Krager, she's going to be doing some things early on in this ball game like she's been doing all season long. Gets the pass, uses the window for the bucket, back down the floor. Nice ball movement from the Lady Panthers. Megan Kimes, she's going to get on the act, finds the open three and nails that one. Palmyra up 40-18 at this point. Monroe City, they'd answer back with a string of buckets. Emily Okenfuss inside feed to Lakin Lenenbauer. She uses the window to get that one to go. Okenfuss putting it up herself, catches it, and knocks home the three. Palmyra just flawless tonight, though. Augsburg, she'd be running the floor. Kaylee would lay that one in. She finished with 22, and Palmyra would finish off Monroe City tonight, 67-33. Some Missouri girls scores to pass along to you. Knox County a winner tonight by 4. Shanna Elder, a big one down the stretch in that one to get it done. Highland a winner tonight over Clark County. Also, Canton girls win tonight over Louisiana. Olivia Jarvis, 17 points. South Shelby a loser to Brookfield tonight, and North Shelby falls to Atlanta, 47-34, and one score up in Iowa to pass along to you as far as the girls goes. Keokuk gets it done behind Lakin Bolt's 18 points. She's our student athlete of the week tomorrow. You'll be seeing her. Chris.
And you'll be seeing her right now because she bowled before that big basketball game today as part of Ryan Moore's undefeated Chiefs. Early on in this one, Madison Etter. She had a 146 in game number 1, the strike there. Wow, 261 combined score. The aforementioned Miss Lakin Bolts, big day for her. 182 in game 1, 183 in game number 2. That's a 365 and a spare pickup. Hannah Sabe right here doing some nice work as well with the strike. She fired a 162 and a 184, 346, tied for third on her team today with this young lady, Caitlin Moore, who fired a 169 and a 176 as you see her pick up the spare. Story of the day for the Chiefs, Sydney Kramer. Games of 175, 199, and a strike right here to cap the highlights. 374 for her. Hancock destroys Mount Pleasant by 182 pins today, 2685 to 2503, and as Will Wilson aptly mentioned earlier, the talented four-sport athlete that is Lakin Bolts will be our Student Athlete of the Week. That feature coming your way tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Very interesting young lady, tremendous bowler, tennis player. There's really not a whole lot she can't do. And one of the all-time great free throw shooters in our area. Again, that story coming up tomorrow at 6. We got plenty of playoffs coming your way tomorrow night at 10. We'll see you then, everybody. Playoff fever has hit. It's an awful lot of fun doing March Madness. Come early.
Roundup Ready Plus crop management solutions give you powerful recommendations for clean fields. And with Genuity Roundup Ready to Yield soybeans, it all adds up to strong.